king there.
Yeah.
The time when COVID-19 started.
Oh, okay. This is recent, Mos.
Yeah, it's the time when they say, stay at home, we'll call you.
Yeah.
Then we're staying home. So I was staying with a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
The mother of my son.
Okay.
So that girlfriend was demanding money for me, and it was too much.
I see.
So I said to her, "Is the money that you want is too much? I can't afford it." So he was forcing me to go to take the loans. Like, so at Absa, firstly, they didn't manage to give me.
Oh.
They say you don't treat your account well. You withdraw all money each and every month.
Yeah.
So when I said to this girl, it doesn't understand. So one day I didn't sleep at home. When I came back home, it was actually morning. Then the fight started there. When he just used vulgar words to me.
Yeah.
Then even me, I slapped her. Then we started to fight. Me, I think the fight is finished. Then while I was sitting,
yeah,
he just take a fish oil and water. He mix it. That day I was waiting to watch the game. I like the soccer. So it just killed me with that oil and water. Then is the time when I cry, and then I go to the hospital. Then is the time when my life is started to be under pressure, the time when I just started to take the drugs. Like, I think the drugs will be the solution. Because there is nothing I do at home, or I don't have nothing. Even that lady now we run away.
Yeah.
Then I feel alone. I am an orphan. My parents are dead, all of them. So it's the time when I started to be inside the drugs. Then I decided maybe if I can smoke, it will be the best solution.
Yeah.
Then I started to smoke. Then other friends of mine just take me to the towns. You see, let's go to the towns. Life of towns will be better.
Yeah.
It's where we are going to get the smokings easily than at home.
So where were you living before?
I was living at the other place they used to call it Winterfeld.
Oh, Winterfeld in Mpumalanga, ne?
I will.
No, okay, yeah, it's between Gauteng and Mpumalanga, but yeah. Oh, I see.
So then I lived there for almost my entire life until I end up coming here.
So you just came straight from that side, straight to Joburg?
No, at Joburg I was at Tembisa.
At first?
I have my family there.
Oh, okay.
At Winnie Mandela.
Yeah.
I have family there. Then I stay with the family. Then I feel bored because of the cravings.
Yeah.
Even now, no morning, I didn't smoke. Like, I feel cravings, because I didn't smoke.
Yeah,
that thing, morning and later, if you didn't smoke,
it's a coward strong.
Yeah, even now, my body doesn't feel well. That's why you see me just try to maybe I can calanis or something, just to get something to smoke.
So now, how do you smoke? Obviously, I know that you use a syringe.
Yeah.
From you being a smoker to injecting, what happened in between?
Something that makes me to inject. First of all, I was smoking with a weed. I was mixing the Thai with a weed. So I started not to afford it because when you mix it with a weed, the cravings are faster.
Oh, okay.
And when I injecting, it can last me for the leg. Now, I need it. If I can get it, I know maybe I can take almost half a day or a full day.
A full day.
It can stay in my body. Yeah. So if I use a weed it won't just buy now. After maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, buy again.
Oh,
so
okay.
I see now I have a lack of financial.
Yeah.
I can't afford to smoke Zol because of money.
Yeah.
Like you have to smoke
Yeah,
first.
I have to smoke first. So then I decided to use the syringe. Even the friends, they used to say to me, man, just mix it with water and then inject it. You will see. Then you are going to last longer. Then I decided to use it. Then I see the solution. It worked for me. I said, hey, it works most. Then I started to inject it.
Yeah. So now, where are you injecting? Like in your arm?
In my hands.
And so far, like, so it's like you have been injecting, how like injuries and like things like stuff like
This the miss shot.
That's a miss shot.
Yeah, like when I inject sometimes, it can not go to the vein, maybe go to the other side.
So it just goes straight to the flesh.
Yeah, then it will make something like a wounds like.
Yeah. Gradually, like even here I can see. So now, obviously, like this part, being the part where the fingers must work.
Yeah.
So now, like the time like you had it, could you use your hand like properly? Or
it was very, very much difficult to use these hands for me because while I was injured here, like the hand doesn't function well. Like I can't hold something like so because of this thing. Yeah.
Because of the miss shot.
Mm.
The blood doesn't go like well because of the miss shot. Even here, it's a miss shot.
So now, there is this thing of like borrowing spikes, syringes, like as the guys like normally do. Obviously, like it happens where maybe who's saying like in the morning you need to take your fix and like you already have your tie and your crystal. Obviously we smoke, so sometimes you smoke together, like your crystal and tie. So now like this sharing of the syringe, when how do you take of it? Because like we all know that there's complications to sharing such things, because now like you'd find a syringe is like this, and you're in a desperate need. There's no other way. Like you cannot smoke a cocktail Zol because it will like ruin your scave, or chase with the foil, or another alternative. The only alternative is for you to take this syringe from me and reuse it. And plus it has written itself with it for single use only. So after using this I must discard it. But now you are in it, okay, let's say I threw it away, and you find it like this, what will you do with it?
Actually, like because of by that time it will like I'm desperate. Obviously I'm going to taking it and try to clean it with water, just to sterilize. Then I will say now it is sterilized, and then I check it. I said now is it clean? Then I will use it, because I will see as if I don't have choice.
But the truth being, it's not clean.
Yeah.
Truth being, it's not clean, because these things are expensive.
Yes.
We buy one for 5 rand.
Yeah.
At the chemist is 4 rand.
It's $4.90 now.
Yeah. So
Sure.
now the stigma, like HIV and AIDS, is a known thing. It's there. It's a norm which like anyone who uses a syringe might or might not have. But now it spreads so easily in the streets. Like now majority now it's like out of 100%, I would say 89% is positive.
Yo.
And the only remaining 11% of the people who are not positive is people who are starting to inject, or it's someone who maybe is careful enough to say, you know what, this is my life, I need to abstain from this. Rather, I find another solution. But to take someone else's syringe and reuse it, it's a danger to our lives. Because now there's this campaign that the government has started. JEP, they call it JEP, JEP Smart. So JEP Smart normally supplies us with a packet of brand new syringes, 15 of them in a packet, a tin to mix it's almost like they're promoting it, I would say so. Because now, like,
Okay.
give a man a gun, he will go drop something.
Yeah. So
And
now
like,
they are giving you the guns, but you know, okay.
Okay, so in a way, they say they are fighting the spread of HIV and AIDS, but now, for someone who is outside of the situation, he will see or she will see it as like, how government is funding these children to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Why not try to take them the money that they use to buy these things? Why not we find them proper rehabilitation centers and build proper accommodation centers for them to move away from the streets, rehabilitate them, train them and in any skill, because most of the people who are here are well skilled and well like taught, like Ronaldo Menas. I believe like there's no one who's respective like Nyaope. Nyaope will never rob a granny. Never. But Nyaope you understand that? If I see Makoko there, she's struggling, she's carrying things that are heavy, I'll offer myself. Okay, obviously I know for the end of the day I'll get a benefit because for 5 rand or the 10 rand. But for me going to her and say Mama Kukupa Hutusa, it means a lot because it shows that we still have that Ubuntu unity thing. But now the outcry is more than the government giving me a syringe.
Yeah.
It's more of someone coming to sit down with me and trying to find a solution and understand why are these children in such a situation whereby even it's not conducive for a dog.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
To
I understand.
sleep on the pavement, you cannot sleep sober. Never.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Gunshots go around. Cars. Last time, 6 guys were shot for nothing. Someone just jumped out of the taxi, pulled out the gun. Pa, you're useless. And that's someone's son, that's someone's daughter, that's someone's brother or father or anything.
Yeah.
So now, as we are in this situation, it's more of an outcry because like everyone is afraid of a needle. I get meeting someone who's fond of a needle since like growing up. You know, even if you go to the hospital, you're like, mama. Yeah, when you try to run away, they bribe you with the sweet or come close, they catch you. So, but now, for me to endure such pain every day, for me to smoke and stab myself,
it's a lot.
it's something.
It's really a lot. So, my guy, what happened to your hand? So this was during the situation with your girlfriend?
During the situation of that girlfriend when I just... and the only thing is that this thing we're smoking like tight. Like
you can't
it's enjoyable more than the way when you use this spike. When you use a spike, at least you can feel yourself comfortable. You can feel yourself like or you feel nice like. That's why other of us even now we are still smoking because now I can estimate almost more than 6 to 7 years use these things.
So you knew one. New one. Because for 4 years, I believe that that's someone who can stop. From unlike me, I still remember the day that I touched this thing. It was the 27th of September 2007, 3:30.
Yo.
I remember clearly because it was the day that I took my life off course. I was on course, everything was planned, but someone just came and said, you know this thing, what's that? I said, this is a rich man's cave. Because it's so nice. I say, what? I said, yeah, it's Taiwan. Well, it's Taiwan. Oh, Taiwan. Yeah, let me hear that Taiwan in my life was.
It's got me shy.
Yeah.
Everyone must not be massive 10.
Yeah, we could smoke it the whole day. 10 of us, yeah. And plus money, Even the South African rand still had weight in the stock exchange because like petrol was around $8.50 a liter. So things were cheap. Life was easier. I could take a bath before I go smoke. Even now he finds me like boiling water konachi. I'm saying to myself, now I need to take a bath. He says, yo, this time of the hour. I say, yo, like I have to, before you do anything, you have to start with this. It's like now a prayer. You check. Before you start the day, you must do this. Before you do that, you must do this. So now most of the time, that's what I pray for to God. God give me strength to overcome this demon, because now this is more than addiction. This is more than what we see. I believe Lahorentwe, it is cursed in a way. Like it has, you know what? The devil himself was wearing an apron, naked in the kitchen cooking this thing. The way this thing has affected even my brother. Like I've most of the, you know, if he can smoke, yo, you can get angry. You saw my like lays there, like
I feel relaxed, like I feel like I can sleep.
Like everything is okay, but nothing is okay. Instead, everything is worse, because the more you take, the more you get into trouble. The more you take, the more you deteriorate your life.
Focus.
Yeah. So my brother, when last did you see your son?
This last year.
Last of last year, man.
The first time when I started to got money from grants because of this hands. It was October. It was October, last of last year. Because I get firstly I get close to 6,000. So I was at home at Limpopo. So after when I received this money, 6,000, then I decided, just let me go to Pretoria, then let me share this money with that little boy of mine.
Yeah.
Then I came here. So since from that time, then I didn't go back home even now until that money get finished.
So are you getting a grant now?
Like now they cut it. So they want me to renew it, and to renew it is a process. I have to go back home.
Yeah.
To the doctor that I was used to go each and every day. Then he can write for me something. Then I can go to the SASA. So I have because of now I'm smoking here. I have a problem of financial.
Yeah.
So I can't afford even to go back home and try to renew my things. And if I can do so, I'm going to get it again. So because of I am an addict even now, like since morning I didn't smoke, like I feel cravings, like
yeah.
I can't even manage, like even now my heart become so small, like
As I was saying, like the anger.
Yeah, this thing where if you are not smoking, like you can't hold yourself.
So now, how long does it last for you to like clean out this thing? Because like I know it needs cleaning. Like how now the alcohol swap? Let's say you have alcohol swaps.
Yeah.
How long would you take to clean?
I can take even more than 4 days to 3 days. Even 3 days to 4 days, because it doesn't stop to come out the
Pass.
Yeah. Stop. It came out things like, and it has a smell. It has a kind of smell like you can't stay inside the people with this smell. They're going
You
to
can't,
go
no?
fast. Yeah.
So now, Opa, sorry. Like at the rate like that you are using now, ne? Are you aware this hand also will be disabled? Because now it is disfigured. if you can check properly, it's now skew.
Yeah.
It's no longer like straight, like an arm, like a human.
Even scared now because it doesn't operate like the way I know. Like even now, sometimes it just feel painful.